Hi, this is Sifu Hedley with FitZone108. You'll often hear me talking about Wing Chun as a concept-based martial art, and the core concept's really to be being relaxed and on center. So what do we mean about being on center? Being on center within Wing Chun is defined from the Siu Nim Tau form. And so what we mean is that the first thing we want to do is we want to face our opponent. And so you can imagine that I'm facing the camera right now. I'm going to bring my feet together, bring my hands up on the center line, and get onto my horse. Right now I'm facing with my center line. I have my heels that are facing, my hips that are facing, and my shoulders which are facing. What this means is that if I have my hands, if I bring my hands up, where those two hands cross over, that's on the center line. And so within the Siu Nim Tau form, as we go onto our horse, we naturally bring our hands onto center. We then learn how to move our hands in and out efficiently on the center line. And of course, what this means is that because our hands are both facing the center line, that distance which is in the center, it means that both hands can reach. And so that means we can strike with either hand. We can also bring up other techniques which enable us to block and strike at the same time. This conforms to another one of the principles of Wing Chun, which is simultaneous attack and defense. In addition to that, because we're striking through the center line, it means that the hand that hits also blocks. So this strike here, which is going towards an opponent, is also blocking a strike which could come back on my center line. The next thing which obviously we can look at is what we would need to do if we had multiple opponents. Right now I can fight somebody that's facing towards me. I can, facing with my center line, I can strike them here. But what if someone's over here? Instead of doing a strike over here and this arm can't reach, what we're going to do instead is we're going to rotate such that we can then face by moving our hips, moving our shoulders, such that now we're facing over here, and now we can strike on a different center line. Likewise, we can shift and we can strike over here to hit an opponent that's facing in a different position. And as you can see, my hands always reach the same distance. So this is what we mean about being on center. We can be here, we can shift. The other thing we can do as well, if you see me here right now, my center line is facing where my shoulder was before. I can only reach a certain distance. The other thing I can do is I can shift so I can reach further.